Welcome everybody to episode 17 of Let's Chat, the Bledisloe Cup special. I'm your host Dane Lazarus, joined by Graham Cooper. Coops, thanks for joining me.
Thanks Dane, how are you?
Yeah, going well mate. Here we are, Bledisloe week,
Mate.
Optus Stadium bud.
How good?
Mate, no one's allowed on the turf. We got special privilege.
Yeah, just. But
We're on the field. We're going to start with the look at the belt up, the FMG results from the belt up round 18. Premiership division first up. Minor Prems, Netherlands, getting up over Wallaroos at the foreshore.
Yeah, mate, did a number on the Wallaroos boys, mate, like they've done the whole year. To be honest, they're a pretty slick team. Once the beat coming into semi-finals time. So
Yeah,
well done,
absolutely.
Netties, on that minor premiership. See if they can
Take over the cheese.
keep winning.
Yeah, big cheese at the end of the program.
Full barrel.
West Scarborough, getting over Soaks in a tight one. Semi-final football here. Soaks put in a great effort at Allen Park, just didn't come away with the cheese. West, securing third spot.
Yeah, slow one for the West boys. A bit slower than they would have hoped, I think, in this game. Only winning by a converted try. I think they wanted to go in and dust these blokes and go into that semi against Cott with full steam. But if you look at the next result there, mate, Bledisloe not much better, losing to the UWA boys.
Yeah, 37-27. A bit of a slip up, you could call it. They did rest a few guys. They couldn't drop out of second spot.
Tactical,
so
eh?
I think it's tactical, mate.
Ooh,
the girls
playing
are
games.
going to fly, mate. I can tell you that.
Fair enough.
Championship division, I tipped Basie up against Curtin. I tipped Curtin over Basie.
Yeah, got absolutely
got it
pasted.
wrong.
Yeah, by the boys.
Kalamunda 38-15 over Joondalup at Hartfield. That was definite going to be the result. You picked it. And then Pally, minor Prems in the championship division there, 46-0 over Arcs at Tompkin Park. So, too good. Belt up match of the round. Coastal Cavaliers getting over Success, getting over Southern Lions at Success in a tight one, 23-17.
Yeah, we picked that one as well, I think.
Yeah.
The Cavs boys finishing the season quite strong with a couple of good performances at the back end. So I think they're going to want to build on that in the off-season and really challenge those guys at the top end of the table.
Yeah, absolutely. If we have a quick look at the ladder there, as we said, Netherlands minor Prem, 71 points. Outright, no one close to them there really. Bledisloe, West and Uni playing for that premiership division, and then Soaks, UW, Pally and Calla playing in that championship division. Let's go around the grounds, Coops. You can kick us off.
I guess the first one, Friday night, just to start the weekend of rugby here in WA. Festival, exactly right. The Western Force played Malaysia Velki at, what's it now, HBF Park.
Yeah.
Kick-off 6:45, so get down there, support the boys, and see if they can come away with the cheese against those guys. Pretty strong team from the Curry Cup Div 1 competition back in South Africa, so obviously with a couple of the Malaysian national players thrown in there as well, so we'll see what they can come up with, and then hopefully they can springboard that team into something in the Global Rapid competition next year.
Yeah, we got a couple players there to congratulate, club players.
Yeah, so Chris Miller from Palmyra, the speedy winger, give him the ball and let him run, they reckon.
Yeah.
Leon Fecky, another live wire from UWA, young Tongan boy, come over this year and playing for UWA, really showing some good things there. Dom Hardman, nice big front rower from West Scarborough. Young, 22, 23-year-old, I think. Still got a lot to learn, but the Force boys pulling him into that squad this weekend, so hopefully they can get out there and perform well. And then lastly, I guess something close to, Rugby WA is two of our senior academy boys in Jackson Pugh and Ollie Callan sitting on the bench for the Western Force boys this weekend as well. So a credit to those boys that put in some hard work this year. Both still only 19.
Yeah.
So pretty big deal for them to play for these guys with pretty much one more year to go in that senior academy. So congratulations, boys. Go well. Just rip in.
Yeah, absolutely. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, the Force. All right. Wallaroos, Coops.
Cool.
Big Bledisloe Cup special here. Wallaroos are in town. We saw them on Sunday at the Fan Day. Their game kicks off at 3 p.m. here at Optus. The game is live on Fox Sports and KO.
Yep.
So hopefully the team gets announced with our WA girls in there. There's 4 of them, Trilly, Beck, Ari and Mika. And we have 2 WA coaches. Everyone would know Dwayne Nestor and then Matty Tink. You know Matty quite well?
Yeah, mate, saw him putting the forwards through their paces this morning. So they're looking pretty sharp actually, and a big Tinky running around is always fun to watch as well. So good luck to those 4 WA girls, but more importantly, good luck to the Wallaroos girls on Saturday afternoon here in the Coliseum, mate. It'll be a cracking game to watch.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to say special mention to a couple of, I guess, younger WA athletes, rugby players, who helped out at the Wallaroos training. So we had Dallas, Brooklyn, Claudia, Zakia, Langley and Taylor V all help out during the sessions this week. So really good experience for them.
Yeah.
And I guess just being involved in that environment, supporting those girls, make sure you come down community, support the girls either at the stadium or make sure you're watching them live on Fox Sports. They will be out at schools tomorrow, so they'll be out around Trinity College, Hale, and also Arramore College. So if you want to come say hi, just pop on down.
Yeah, just a reminder with that, the Wallaroos game kicks off earlier. If you've got a ticket, obviously get down there early, 2:30, and get down there and support the Wallaroos taking on the Black Ferns in that game. Don't forget, it's not just the main game this weekend. Yeah. It's a double header. So
let's pack it for that Wallaroos to give them support. And then I guess the main one, Wallabies take on the Kiwis.
Yeah.
Live at Optus, 5:45 local time kickoff. It's live on Network 10, Fox Sports, KO, and via the rugby.com radio.
The whole shebang.
It's everywhere.
Can't miss
it at all.
Well,
Oops.
if you don't have a ticket now, you can't get in, so you're going to have to watch it somewhere.
Yeah.
So unlucky if you don't have a ticket, but luckily they're showing it on pretty much every channel. So
yeah. Fan Day was huge on the weekend. We got the classic Wallabies in town as well. Oh, actually, they're down in Bunbury at the moment. Nathan Charles, Justin Harrison. So they've been doing some school visits, trying to promote the week, trying to promote rugby, especially in this World Cup year as well, trying to grow the game here in WA. So thank you so much to those guys. They got the William Webb with them, travelling around. So if you want to make sure you're looking out in Bunbury for those guys, and they will be up in Perth getting out and about as well.
Fantastic. Dane, I think you're just about to head out somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just going to head off.
Mate, we'll catch you soon.
Yep.
See you. We'll see ya. So obviously Dane popped out just there. Next up on Let's Chat, we've got a special guest, WA boy, Wallabies member. It's Dane Haylett-Petty. He's not going to be joining me here. We're going to live cross to him right now. So guys, we're going to head over to them now. Dane, you got me there, mate? Dane, yep, fantastic, sweet. Over to you guys.
Hey mate, Dane, how you going?
How are you? Good.
All right, thanks, Coops. Yes, I got you here. Managed just to pop over to Fraser Suites in East Perth, the iconic Fraser Suites in East Perth, where the Wallabies, Dane Haylett-Petty, has joined us. Dane, what can you say about Fraser Suites first off?
It's been a great week so far here at Fraser Suites. Panoramic views around Perth. You got the beautiful Swan River overlooking the Wacker. A little stroll to training. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And how's it been? How's it feel to be back in Perth?
I've loved the week here in Perth. This is the second week actually. Last week was a down week, so I came back a little bit earlier. Decided to do my training here in Perth, and it was great to freshen up a little bit. Spend some time with friends and family. I haven't been able to get back at all really this year, so cool. I've really enjoyed it and really enjoying this week so far.
Yeah, perfect. A bit warmer than Melbourne. Nice and sunny today, which is great. We had the fan day on Sunday. I saw you down there and with a lot of the other boys. So how was that getting off the flight, or for those boys getting off the flight, getting down there?
I think everyone really enjoyed the fan day. Huge buzz around Perth at the moment. You can feel the energy. Everyone's really excited for what's going to be a cracking match this Bledisloe coming up. But just you can see what a strong rugby community there is in Perth, and how many Wallaby fans were down there was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of that strong rugby community, our WA pathway is still flourishing. We had Carlo Tizzano and Michael McDonald make the under-20s. You came through that pathway. What can you say to the community about that pathway?
Well, it's a great pathway. It's got all the steps you need, I suppose, to get to the top, and great to see those boys do so well. And an under-20s team that came so close, and hopefully we see more and more West Australians coming through that pathway and eventually pulling on the gold for the Wallabies.
Absolutely. You guys are training at the WACA. We go back a little bit of our history. For those of you who don't know, I got Dane out over in Dolo Cup cricket, playing for Trinity. You were at the WACA. You wanted to be a cricketer at one stage.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be out that field?
I think we need to check the stats there, because I don't remember that.
I'll prove it.
That's probably been definitely one of my highlights. Having, I suppose, through my younger years wanting to be a cricketer and spending every summer at the WACA, sitting on the hill, watching different test matches, and it's been an amazing experience to be able to train there at the WACA, stand out in the middle with the iconic scoreboard, and dream of playing a cricket game there. But it's been amazing, and the other boys have felt the same. They've loved the opportunity to train out there, and it's been a great deck, and it's helping us prepare this week.
Awesome. For the Bledisloe this weekend, obviously the teams haven't been announced, but what are you looking forward to? New stadium. What are you looking forward to most on Saturday night? I
think the thing I'm looking forward to most is just the energy in the stadium. Having seen that Origin game, it just looked like a great event. We've got one of the world's best stadiums. We're hoping to break the record. Obviously, in an AFL state, to break the record in that stadium would be amazing. And I think probably being Perth, you probably get half Wallaby fan, half Kiwi fans.
Well and truly.
So I think it'll just be a great event and a great showcase of rugby and the support for rugby in the state.
Absolutely. If we go on, look at back in your history, you played 07 schoolboys with our host, Coops. What went wrong for him, mate?
I don't know why he decided to choose the path of being a ref. Probably a harder career than a rugby player. But we had such a good team. That's probably one of my fondest rugby memories, that 07 trip. Played with so many of my good friends, and spent the week down at Geelong Grammar, and we ended up winning the comp, and just had so many good times together. It's a great pathway, as we said, and one of my fondest memories.
Awesome. So we'll have a look at the club comp, FMG Premier Grade. It has a week off this week, so everyone can watch you play. But your old club, Bledisloe, are actually in the semi-final. They're playing a home semi against Wests. You would know them well. What do you have to say about the club comp? How did that mould you, and who do you have as a tip for that game?
So great to see Cot going so well. I went down on the weekend. Obviously came early to Perth, and it was great. I love sitting on the hill watching some rugby. The sun kind of peeked through the clouds, and so missed the rain. But obviously Cot went down, so looking forward to a better performance against West. I know they'll get up, but it's a great, as you said, it's part of the pathway. It's a great competition. Great to see a lot of the Force players playing in the comp when they can as well, and good to see Cot going so well.
Yeah, absolutely. And last but not least, we got the Force taking on the Malaysia Valky this weekend. Their final game for the year. Any tips for them taking on the Valky?
Well, I mean, they've been going so well, haven't they? I'm really enjoying the different rules, the entertainment factor that Rapid Rugby is bringing, and I like the style that the Force are trying to play. And I suppose from the scoreboard is showing that they're playing that attacking style and scoring a lot of points. I'm hoping for the same on Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Force will get up. Dane, thanks for joining us today. It's a beautiful day here in Perth, and good luck for the weekend. If you can get out, watch the Force boys. I'm sure they'll be happy to have you and the fans in the crowd. So all the best for the weekend. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Okay, thanks Dane Squared there at Fraser Sweets. Good luck to DHP this week in his selection into that Wallaby squad. Hopefully see you running around Optus Stadium this weekend, beating the All Blacks. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with you in 2 seconds. And welcome back, Dane. Thanks for that, mate.
No worries. Just quickly popped over there.
Yeah.
It's good to see Dane.
Yeah, nice and live.
Yeah.
I like it.
All good. Yeah. Just what we do for the
You're
fans.
not even puffing, mate. You must be fit.
I put in the effort.
Yeah.
So let's quickly have a look, Coops. We're going to look at the tips for next week, the semi-finals. We won't have a show next week because we are full full ball trying to get the comp ready or the semi-finals ready. So we'll put the tips now.
Yep.
We won't let you tip.
No.
Just because you get them wrong. Premiership division. Netherlands versus UW at the foreshore.
Who have you got, mate?
Mate, I can't go away from Netherlands here. Again, strong run into the back end of the year, into the semis. UW got that upset against Cot, but I think this is where their season comes to an end, unfortunately. They've done well, but yeah, I think Netherlands will be too strong.
Fair enough. Mate, that next one, Cot v West, I think they're one apiece this year in the regular rounds. Cot dusted them in the first round, and then Wests did the same to them back end of the year. Who do you reckon will get up in this one?
Yeah, this is going to be a tight one. Tight to pick, probably flipping coin for this one. Harvey Field may be the only thing that's going to be in the favour of Bledisloe there. So tight one, Bledisloe getting up 1-2 points in it. Pretty much, I think the semi-final that we had last year at Bledisloe, which was Soaks versus West, was one of the best games I've ever seen. I think this is going to trump it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Mate, next one, Championship Division. So the first game there, Soaks v Calla at Lark Hill. So travel for both teams.
Yeah.
Down to Lark Hill. Who have you got in this one?
Premier Grade Grand Final rematch happening here in the semi. Both teams obviously not stoked with their season, but they are playing for something. So I think Soaks is going to struggle. Kalamunda are big boys, strong, fast. They will get up by seven.
Bit of revenge from last year.
Absolutely.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah.
And that last one there, mate, Wanneroo v Pally. Mate, who have you got here? I think I know who I would be picking, but I'll leave it to you, mate.
Yeah, Wanneroo, they've done everything they could to get into that Premier Grade division. They did really well this year. Pally, they were kicking themselves all year, and they proved a point that they were definitely Premier Grade material or Premiership division material. So I think they're out here to prove a point. They're going to get up, I think, pretty comfortably here by 15 points. It'll be tight in the first, but they'll end up running away with it in the second half.
Yeah, fair enough.
I guess the TMO clips of the week, everyone's favourite. Bledisloe Cup special. We're going to look at the referees. It's a referee special week, yeah. Let's honour the referees. We'll look at the Arcs yellow. Why the referee gave them a yellow. Let's just have a quick look at this. Yellow card for running too far, I reckon.
Yeah, mate. Just got to show that we got to do our fitness as well, or we blow.
Yeah, mate, you did well to try to keep up. Fast player. So there we have it, Bledisloe Cup special. Great week we have coming up, or great finish to the week. So we'll see you. You're on the sideline, Coops.
Yeah, best seat in the house.
Right, close to the action. Hope to see you all there, out and about in community rugby, at juniors, Wallaroos game, Bledisloe Cup game, and then we're into senior finals, mate.
Yeah.
We won't be here next week. We've got a lot of things to do to get ready for those semi-finals and the grand final, so we're having a week off, well deserved. You've been in Fiji, so he's already got the break. But Coops, mate, all the best.
Thanks, mate. Enjoy the weekend.
It's going to be a cracker.
Remember, look after yourselves. If you're going to have a good time, leave the car at home or just belt up, especially for those country guys coming down for the weekend. So
Before we go, what's your tip for the Bledisloe?
I'm not tipping.
Wallabies by 20.
Ooh.